uh, so in this series, we are going to the next question. This is very important for GATE. There is several times in the GATE exam, there was a question on this particular topic. Okay. The question is this: design a BCD adder with 4-bit binary adders. Okay. By the end of this question, you will know what is BCD, what is a 4-bit binary adder, what is binary. Then you'll see the design also. Okay. Now, so in a binary, in a 4-bit binary adder, there will be two 4-bit numbers. So this is a 4-bit binary adder. Here, the first 4-bit are here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and next 4 bits are here. So let us take two numbers, x3, x2, x1, x0. This has 4 bits, so this is a 4-bit binary number, and also y3, y2, y1, y0. Let us apply this x3, x2, x1, x0 here. Okay. Then similarly, y3, y2, y1, y0 here. Okay. And the carry is 0. And we get the sum here. Okay. This 4-bit binary adder has 5 bits as output. So this is S0, S1, S2, S3, and one carry also will be there. Okay. Now, so what this 4-bit binary adder will do? Suppose we get two 4-bit numbers. Okay. So 0, 0, 1, 0 and 1, 0, 1, 0. If we add these two, suppose 0, 0, 1, 0, what it specifies in binary system, it specifies 2, and 1, 0, 1, 0. So this has weight of 2 power 0. This has 2 power 1, 2 power 2, 2 power 3. So this is 8 plus 2 power 1 is 2. So 8 plus 2 is 10. So if you add these two, you will get 12. 12 is represented again in the binary as what? So if you add these two, 0 plus 0, 0, 1 plus 1, sum is 0, carry is 1, 0, 0, 1, sum is 1, carry is 0, and 0 plus 1 is 1. So 1, 1, 0, 0. So this is 2 power 3 plus 2 power 2. That is 8 plus 4. So it is matching with the decimal value 12. Okay, this is what you get as the output. Here carry is 0. So 0 plus 1 is 1, carry is 0. So you'll get this output as 0, 1, 1, 0, 0. Okay. Now this output will be given. And what is a BCD? Let us see what is BCD. Okay. BCD means binary coded decimal. So BCD stands for binary coded decimal. So here each and every value from 0 to 9 is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So each value is represented by a binary coded decimal. This is a binary coded means to represent 9, you need how many bits? 4 bits because 9 is represented as 1001. So you write the same here. So it requires 4 bit to represent each and every value. So first one is 0. 0 is represented as 0000. Then 10001. 2 is represented as 0010. Then 3 as 0011. 4 as 0100. 5 as 0101. 6 as 0110. 7 0111. 8 1000. And 9 as 1001. Okay. So this is the binary coded decimal. In this case, let us see the example. If you want to add let us see this example. If you want to add 2 to the base 10 plus 3 to the base 10, that means the base 10 means what is a normal number system, decimal number system. If you add these two, you should get 5, is it not? And if you write in the form of binary, okay, so this is 0010 and this is 0011. Okay. Now, if you supply these two numbers as x3, x2, x1, x0 and y3, y2, y1, y0, the resultant sum should get what? You should get, so add these two. So 0 plus 1 is 1, 1 plus 1 is 0 and carry is 1 is 0. Okay, 0, 1, 0, 1, this BCD. Let us take it as uh, observation 1. Now, if you supply these two numbers to the 4-bit binary adder, what will be the result? Let us take the same binary adder which is shown here. Okay. Here, let us input the same binary numbers. Sorry. All right. So instead of here x3, x2, x1, x0, if you supply 0010 and 0011, we'll get the output as 0, 1, 0, sorry, carry is 0. So 0, this is 0101. That is, we are getting the value 5 here. So here, this observation number 2. Yes, what we observed here, this is equivalent to 5. So that means we are getting the binary coded decimal equivalent same as the output of this 4-bit binary adder. Here, 1 is matching with 2. That is, 1 and 2 are matching. Okay, 1 and 2 are matching. By this, we can say whatever is the output of 4-bit binary added, it need not be modified anything. You will directly get the answer. Okay. So two 4-bit binary numbers are added to get a BCD equivalent. That is the first observation. Okay. Now let us take example number 2. Here we add in decimal, we take the decimal numbers 6 to the base 10 and 7 to the base 10. 6 is represented in the binary as 0110 in BCD. Okay, BCD. And first we will do binary coded decimal addition. Okay. So here what we have done, let us see again. What I'm trying to explain here is when 2 is written in the form of BCD form. So BCD form is taken from this table that we have already seen here. So from this table, I have taken the BCD format. So see here, 2 is represented by 0010 and 3 is represented by 0011. I have taken the two BCD numbers here, and if you add the two BCD numbers, we got 0101 in BCD form. Okay, and whatever we see the output or result of the 4-bit binary added, we are getting the same thing here. That is 1 and 2 are matching. That's why what can I say? Both the BCD addition as well as a binary adder addition, both are getting same. Let us see whether we are getting the same thing in the next case or not. Here we are taking the value 6 and 7. 6 and 7 are represented in the BCD form as here. 6 is represented as 001, 0110 and 7 as 0111. 0110 and 7 as 0111. Okay, both are BCD. If we add the both BCD numbers, let us say what comes. So 0 plus 1 is 1. 1 plus 1 is okay. We should get? 6 plus 7 is, so when we are adding in this form, binary form, that is known as binary adding. But we are not doing binary adding here. So we are directly adding these two numbers. 6 plus 7 is 13 to the base 10. If you represent this 13 in the form of BCD, what will you get? So in BCD form, each digit is represented by the appropriate code, binary coded. So here 13. 13 is represented as this 4 bits followed by 3 is represented as these 4 bits. So 0001 followed by 0011. 0001 followed by 0011. Yeah, this is in the form of BCD. So BCD addition gives this result. Now let us check if we use the 4-bit binary added, will we get the same result or not? Let us check that. So let us take this 4-bit binary added here. So in this 4-bit binary added, we'll replace x3, x2, x1, x0 by 0, 1, 1, 0 and y3, y2, y1, y0 by what values? 0, 1, 1, 1. So this value. Now if you perform the binary addition, what we have to do? 0, 1, 1, 0 added to 0, 111. If you add these two, binary addition, what will you get? 0 plus 1 is 1. 1 plus 1 is sum is 0, carry is 1. 1 plus 1 plus 1. This gives sum as 1 and carry as 1. And finally, this is 1. So this number and carry is no carry. No carry means 0. So here there is no carry and these numbers are 1101. Okay, 1101. 1101 in binary form it means 13, but it is not matching with this one. So let us take this as 1, the BCD addition, and the binary addition we take as 2. We see that 1 and 2 are not matching. As 1 and 2 are not matching, that means whatever result we are expected, the BCD value, we are not getting from the binary added. 4-bit binary added is not giving that result. And what result it is giving? 1101. So if you look up the binary table, let us move on to the binary table. Let us separately take this binary table and store it somewhere. Just wait a second. Yes. Later we can refer to this binary table whenever necessary. So what I'm saying, what result we got? Okay. See here, what result we got? 1101. If you look at the BCD table for 1101, is there any such value here? That throughout the entire BCD table, is there any 1101? So 1101 is not present in the BCD table. That means 1101 is a what? Invalid BCD. So this is invalid BCD value. This is invalid BCD value. So what to do with this invalid BCD value? If you get such kind of thing, then we add the correction factor of 6. So we add correction factor is equal to 6. 6 is represented as 0110. Okay. And the actual value here we have is 1101. So let us take the carries as 00. So when we add these two numbers, let us add 0 plus 1 is 1. Then 1 plus 0 is 1. 1 plus 1 is sum is 0, carry is 1. 1 plus 1 is 0 and carry is 1. So we write the carry here. And if you, these are 4 bits. To convert into BCD, we need one more 4-bit number. Okay. So 000. 0 has no value, so we'll write here 0. Observe, is this same as 1? See here, 00010011. So when we get an invalid BCD, what we are doing? We are adding the correction factor of 6 to get the actual BCD value. Now 00010011 corresponds with the 13. Okay, 13. So we are getting the right answer. When we are getting the right answer, when you use 4-bit binary adder, you input both the numbers to the 4-bit binary adder, and whatever output you got, you add plus 6 to that output. Okay, plus 6 to that output. So thus you got 00010011. Okay. So this is first case where you are getting a absurd number when we add two BCD numbers using a 4-bit binary adder. We are correcting it by adding a correction factor of 6. Now let us take the next case, which is known as carry case. That means the result of the 4-bit binary adder has carry of 1. Again, let us take this example. Meanwhile, let us store the 4-bit binary added here. Sorry. So that later we can directly bring this. Let me take this 4-bit binary added. Okay, let us store this here. Go back to the classroom. So see, second case is carry case. That is, a result has a carry of 1. Let us take an example here to explain this. What is carry case? So let us take two numbers, 8 to the base 10, and we add this number to 9 to the base 10. What we should get? 8 plus 9 as 17. So when we represent 8 in the form of binary, it is 1000 in BCD format. And 9, it is 1001 in BCD format. This we are getting from the BCD table. See the BCD table here. 8 is represented as this and 9 is represented as this. Now, when we add these two numbers, what should we get? We should get 17. 17 in the binary format is given as 0001 and 7 is given as what? 0111. 7 in the binary format is given as 0111. This in the BCD format. Now, if you input these two numbers to the 4-bit binary adder, we should get the same value. We expect the same value. So let us take this as observation 1. Now let me take the 4-bit adder again. Yeah, this is the 4-bit adder. Here, if you input the same values, 1000 and 1001, then what will you get here? So if we add these two numbers, let us add here 1000 plus 1001. So 0 plus 1, 0, 0. 1 plus 1 is 0, carry is 1. So what will you get? 1, 0, 0, 0, 1. So S3, S2, S1, S0 we got, and carry here is 1. So this readily represents that the carry of this output of the binary adder is 1. That we say as the carry case. Okay, carry case. So when the carry is 1, in that case, also observe that when the carry is 1, if you extend it 3 more bits and write it in the form of a BCD format, you observe that this result, number 2, is not matching with the number 1. So here, 1 and 2 are not matching. Okay. So what will we do? To this 1001, we add correction factor of 6. 6 is represented as 0110. When we add the correction factor of 6, so this will be what? 11101. So if we extend 3 more zeros here, this becomes a 4-bit and this is also 4-bit. So in the binary format, is it matching with 1? Yes, 0001, 0111. Now we are getting the exact BCD value that we are expecting. So if a 4-bit binary adder has a carry 1, then we add plus 6 to get the actual expected value. Now, so this upper value, whatever you have got, it is 1, and from the binary table you can see that this is 7. Okay. Now, so now point arises, when should the correction factor be added? What is that correction factor? Plus 6. How to do that correction factor? That is explained in the previous class, where we convert binary system into different bases, base 6 system, base 12 system, various base system, and while solving that, we have seen what is the correction factor. So when should the correction factor plus 6 be added? In two cases it can be added. First case, we have seen the first case as if the result of 4-bit binary adder, that is if the result of addition is invalid BCD, then we add plus 6. And in the second case, that is the case we have seen here, the result of the addition produces carry. The result of the addition produces carry. In these two cases, we add 6 to get the actual value. So in these cases, if these two cases are done, then the result is correct BCD. The result is correct BCD. Now, let us see the logic for the correction factor. That means we have got these two conditions, right? First one is when we get when the result of the addition is invalid BCD, and when the result of the addition produces carry. In these two cases, we have to identify when these two cases are occurring. That we can do using the logic. So let us take logic for the correction factor. So there are the output of the 4-bit binary adder. So let us take case 1. Case 1 is when the output of the 4-bit binary adder is invalid BCD. So our logic, this logic produces 1 if the result of addition is invalid BCD. Okay, you can see when the invalid BCD occurs. See here, until the values okay, see here, from 0 till 9 we have a valid BCD values. After 9 also we can represent the decimal numbers using the binary representation. Suppose 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 and 16. 16 means 2 power 4. No, 16 means 2 power 4, yes. So if you take the weight of each bit, so this is 0 0 0 0 1. So 16 falls with 5-bit number. So we only have 4 bits. So maximum value that is possible is 15. So 10 is represented as 1 0 1 0. Then 11 as 1 0 1 1. 12 as double 1 double 0. 13 as double 1 0 1. 14 as triple 1 0. And 15 as 4 ones. So all these bits don't represent a valid binary coded decimal. So all these fall under invalid BCD. And all these fall under valid BCD. Okay. So here, if you take a K map to identify the output of the 4-bit binary added, for 4-bit binary adder output, whether it is invalid BCD or not, you use the K map to get that result. Okay. Now let us draw a K map. So this K-map has 4 inputs: B3, B2, B1, B0. This 00011110. Again here it is 00011110. It starts from 001 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15. Now when the invalid BCD occurs, from the case we have seen, invalid BCD occurs from 10 till 15. So all the remaining values is not necessary for us, so we'll keep all the remaining values as zeros. From 10 to 15 you keep it as 1. 10 11, where is 12 12 13 14 and 15. All the remaining values you mark it as zeros. Now if you simplify this K map using the reduction, then this is specified as B3 B2, and this one is specified as what? B3 B1. So the output is B3 B2, or means plus B3 B1. If you take B3 as common, you will get B2 plus B1. Now the output of our XOR gate, output of our 4-bit binary adder, if we use this logic, whenever this logic is 1, then our the value that you have got is invalid BCD. Got it? So now let us draw the circuit again. Let us take the 4-bit binary adder again. Yeah. So this is the 4-bit binary added. Yes. So output of this 4-bit binary added is, this is carry, this is B3, B2, B1, B0. So this is carry. So from this B3, B2, B1, B0, what logic we will need? B3 into B2 plus B1. So B2, B1, we OR it and we'll AND it with B3. So this gives the logic of invalid BCD. Now second case is what? Second case is when the carry becomes 1. So carry becomes 1. So we need the case 1 or case 2. Okay. So these are the two cases. If the result of addition is invalid BCD, and second case is result of addition produces carry. Whenever one of these two cases occur, that is OR case, this or this occurs, then we have to add the correction factor. Now whenever carry is 1, how can we check that? So the output of this is like this, and the carry is taken here, and this is OR gate. So what we get here? We get here, if it is 1, then we will add correction factor of plus 6. If it is 0, we don't add the correction factor. Now if you take another 2-bit binary 4-bit binary adder, Okay, see here. So first 4-bit binary adder in which we have supplied the two inputs, and then we have performed this operation. What is that? B3 into B2 plus B1, and we have ORed it, or we have applied it to the OR gate in which the carry is one of the option. So then we got a output here. If this output is 1, then we supply it to the we add it. What is the what is the representation of 6? 6 is represented as 0 1 1 0. That means the extreme bits here are supplied to zeros, and the two middle bits are given as ones. Okay, so this is the input for this 4-bit binary added. And what is the other input? Other input is the result of this B3, B2, B1, B0. Result of this first 4-bit binary adder is supplied here. B3, B2, B1, B0. Okay, so when we add B3, B2, B1, B0 to this 0 1 1 0, so this ones occur when only when here the carry is 1. Okay, carry is 1, or this is what? This is logic for the correction factor. So this is applied here. So this is the logic for the correction factor. When it is 1, then automatically 0 1 1 0 is added to this result. If it is 0, then 0 0 0 0 is added to this result. In either case, we will get a correct BCD output here. Okay, so this is how we design the circuit. This is the end of this question. So what is the actual question? Actual question is design a BCD adder with 4-bit binary adders. So there are two 4-bit binary adders. One is this and the other is this. Here we have supplied the first first number x2, x3, x2, x1, x0. Here we have supplied the second number y3, y2, y1, y0. When we added, when we got the output of this, and we have performed some logic operation to get when to add the correction factor, and we have added the correction factor here. Okay, this is not necessarily this is not necessarily 0 1 1 0. Based on the case, when the logic for correction factor is 1, then only 0 1 1 0 occurs. Otherwise all four zeros will occur and nothing will be added to the final result, that is B3, B2, B1, B0. So finally we'll get the BCD output here. Now this 4 bits here, this represents, suppose we have added 6 7, right? 6 in decimal and 7 in decimal, we have got 13 in decimal. So 13 in decimal means 0001, and 3 represents 0011. So 3 is represented by 0011. So with these 4 bits, that is the first digit among this 3 is acquired from these 4 bits S3, S2, S1, S0. And the next 4 bits is acquired either from this or directly from the carry. So carry, if you take the carry and you append 3 more bits zeros here, then 0 0 0 carry gives the next digit, that is 1. So more than 1 nothing will occur. Okay, because the maximum value possible here is 15. For 15 also it is fixed 0 0 0 1. So here this represents the first bit, and this represents this represents the tens place or a second digit, and this represents the first digit. So that's how we design a 4-bit binary adder, a BCD adder using 4-bit binary adder. Okay, so we'll stop here. Let us now see An application of BCD adder. When we take the 8085 or 8086 microprocessors, there is a specific instruction known as DAA. DAA. This stands for Decimal Adjust Accumulator. And this uses the BCD correction. Okay. So, for example, if I write the 8085 code, let us take this example. The code is like this: MVI A, 23H, then MVI B, 57H, and we queue this instruction add B and DAA. Okay, so what this instruction does, if this adds B to A, that is B to the accumulator. So what is expected of this accumulator means A. Okay, so expected value will be 23 is added to 57. So this in decimal, if you take, okay, 3 plus 7 is 10, and 5 plus 1 is 6, 6 plus 2 is 8. So you have to get 80 in decimal, but 8085 is a binary circuit. 8085 is a binary circuit, or to that sense, any microprocessor or microcontroller is a binary circuit. Okay, now if you add these two values in binary circuit, means binary coded decimal it will take. Okay, so if you add 23 and 57, 23 in hexadecimal system. Hexadecimal system means base 16 system. 23 plus 57. If you add 7 plus 3 is 10. 10 is represented in the hexadecimal system as A, and 5 plus 2 is 7. So 7A to the base H. This is an invalid BCD. This is an invalid BCD. Why? Because the actual so as it is an invalid BCD, so we have added. So we will get this particular value 7A. Okay, but we are expecting 80. Okay, to get 80, what we should add here? We should add the correction factor 0.6. This operation of adding 0.6 is performed by this particular instruction DAA, which stands for Decimal Adjust Accumulator. So DAA in this case adds plus 6 to it, and A plus 6 is, that is 10 plus 6 is 16. 16 is represented by 1, 0, and 7 plus 1 is 8. So we got the right answer, isn't it? So see here, whatever we get by decimal system, the same thing we are getting using hexadecimal system, 80H. Okay, so here in a microprocessor, when we use this code MVI and add B under DAA, what it actually does is, after adding, we will get an invalid BCD value, and DAA, what it will do, it will add plus 6, that is correction factor to the before previous result, and thus we get a number which corresponds with the actual decimal equivalent. Okay, So that is the importance of DAA. So DAA is useful because all the microprocessor microcontroller uses BCD addition only. Okay. So in BCD addition, we have to add +6. So yeah. So every 8085 and every 8086, these are microprocessors, and various other microcontrollers also use BCD adders. So this is one of the application of BCD adder. Okay, we'll stop here.